Hey folks, Elder Law Care Attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Hey folks, today's subscriber sent in a question via email. Hey Patrick, how do I do my estate plan when I do not have close relatives? How do I create my trust, my will, my big six disability planning without close relatives? Okay folks? And folks, my answer to that question is, let's go to our trusty three-step treasure chest process. Step one is what I refer to as the heart and soul of our estate planning process. When we're designing your trust or our client's trust on the whiteboard here at our Elder Law Care Center, we say to the client, I often say to the client, Bill and Mary, you're the expert on your family. We're the expert on elder law. Let's work together to co-create, customize your trust-centered plan to meet your goals, dreams, visions, aspirations, what I call your dream snapshot. So when you're up in your cloud someday, and I talk about this in my book, you're looking down from the front side of that cloud on a beautiful blue sky day, and you're like, hey, in my heart of hearts, I did the 3 Ps and I did it well. I protected what I worked hard for. I preserved the value in what I worked hard for. Could be the equity in your home, could be your retirement savings accounts and so forth, investment accounts. And then you did the 3rd P. You passed it on as a meaningful legacy to the people you love the most. And that's the crux of this question right here. Who do you love the most, right? Most of our clients, Bill and Mary, they'll have children, grandchildren, and typically they're the people they love the most. But in certain circumstances, on certain occasions, somebody may not have children. Somebody may not have a spouse. Or they may have family, but maybe they're not so close to their family. They may have other individuals in their life or lives that are more important to them, who have become family by proxy, who have become surrogate family, who have been there for them throughout their life, and they feel a closer connection, a closer bond to those individuals. Or maybe they have family who is very well off financially, and they don't need what you may have. And maybe someone else in your life who is very important to you could benefit from it more greatly than others. So it really comes down to, you're the expert in the family. You're the expert on your family, your situation. So you want to reflect upon that. So that's my advice to you. That's my recommendation to you. If you close your eyes a moment and imagine up on your cloud someday, your dream snapshot, reflect on that. What would it look like? Who in your life would you want to be the recipient, the beneficiary of your treasures in your treasure chest? Maybe you own a home. Who would benefit greatly from that home? Who would be most grateful for that home? Who would utilize that home the best way that you would want it utilized? Would it be an individual? Would it be a charity of your choice? Do you have charitable bequest in your heart that you want to leave something bigger than just a gift? You want to leave what I call a forever lasting legacy, a legacy to a charity. And there's tax benefits to leaving gifts or a bequest in your trust or your will to a charity of your choice as well, especially if you live in a state like Massachusetts that still has a state level estate death tax. So long and short of it, you want to meet with your experienced elder law attorney and you want to share with them in confidence. You want to meet with that attorney who's going to do the requisite legal counseling to say, hey, Bill and Mary, you share with me what is important to you, that dream snapshot. Close your eyes, imagine yourself up in your cloud. How would it look? What would give you a warm feeling in your heart and soul knowing that you achieved the 3 Ps, protected what you worked hard for, preserved the value, and passed it on as a meaningful legacy to the people you love the most, okay, folks? So that's my advice to you. Reflect upon that, because if you do not do that, then you have what I call the government plan. If you have no plan in place at all, which is the laws of intestate will determine who receives your stuff. For example, if you do not have a spouse or children and you get hit by the bus of life, the laws of intestate will say who gets your stuff. Typically, it's your family. And you may or may not want that. So you need to reduce it to a writing, folks. That's the bottom line here. If you do not have things clearly in writing, take action today. That's my recommendation to you. Give yourself a deadline and put it in writing so you can slay what I call the metaphorical four-headed beast of estate planning in elder law. Folks, thanks for joining us here today at elderlawcare.com. Strongly recommend pick up a copy of my book on Amazon, paperback, and on Audible as well. I'll read it to you for 2 hours. Easy education. Also check out our other videos here at elderlawcare.com. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so we can continue to keep you updated on other important elder law care matters. Folks, thanks for joining us here today. Patrick Kelleher at elderlawcare.com.